Hi, I'm Twitter, and you may or may not know this, but I run multiple promotion pages related to the music industry. Also, I have some pretty popular Spotify playlists. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you everything you need to know to promote your own music in 2022. Make sure you watch all the way through to get the full step-by-step guide. Your first step is platforms. You need a platform, or a social media page in other words, to discuss upcoming music and build hype for your releases. Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok is best for this. I would pick one to focus the most on. Even if you're only picking one to focus on, you should still have all three and be posting on them regularly. Ideally, you should try to build a small social media presence before you ever drop your first song. Now, when you drop your first song, there are many options on how you can release it. For example, anyone can upload to SoundCloud or YouTube. However, if you use a company like DistroKid, they will put your music on Spotify, iTunes, and every other monetizable music platform. I highly recommend doing this right away, so as soon as you start to build hype around yourself, they can instantly go stream your music, which you will get paid royalties from. Now, what if you've already done this? Well, I hate to be the voice of reason, but you didn't try hard enough. If you are truly grinding social media for exposure, you will get it. TikTok has amazing discoverability, and it's easier now than ever to get heard by new people. I get asked a lot if you should invest in promotion as a musician. While I am directly involved in the promotion business, I will be honest and say it really depends. Yes, investing in promotion will help literally anyone. I made terrible quality music and promoted it as much as I could. It was a marketing experiment for me to see if I could build a fan base from just promotion, and it worked. I got over 1 million streams and even got my music on the Spotify charts. However, paid promotion is not required. You just have to understand if you're not willing to invest the money into being discovered, then it's up to you to invest the time. It takes some serious work to build a fan base, but it all comes down to 3 main things. 1, your music. 2, your image. And 3, your discoverability. Your music should be at the top of your list, despite everything I said about discoverability being so important. At the end of the day, this is your business. This is what you want to make your career. If the fundamentals aren't there, in this case the quality of the mixing, the production, and the vocals, then it will be much harder to convince people to follow you. It's not impossible, as I've proved it myself, but if I had quality music I had actually spent time making, I could have seized an opportunity instead of just learning from it. Your image is equally as important as your music. Let me explain why in a real music example. Do you know Chief Keef? I'm sure everyone watching does. Can you name at least 3 Chief Keef songs? If you can't, I know you've at least heard Love Sosa, I Don't Like, and Finito. However, when you think of Chief Keef, what does your mind go to? Chief Keef has one of the most perfect images for the rap and hip-hop culture today. He's been shot at by police, arrested for selling drugs, filmed his first music videos on house arrest, was very involved in a real gang beef, has multiple dead ops, and has lost a lot of family and friends due to gun violence. It might not make sense to you right away, but this is a goldmine to record labels. All of these factors combine to make Chief Keef one of the most interesting and influential artists of our generation. Is it all from his music? Not even close. His image carried his music to be heard. When you first heard about him, however it was probably very intriguing and made you want to check him out. On the other side of things, have you ever heard of Vince Staples? I have, and maybe a lot of you have too. He's a very popular artist, but let me ask you, how many songs do you know by him? What do you know about his image? No disrespect to Vince because he's obviously done something right. He's pretty successful from my point of view. But compared to Chief Keef, his image is bland. I don't know anything about his upbringing. His image is very clean and nothing about him really stands out. I'm completely honest when I say I can't name one Vince Staples song. I've heard a couple before, and although his music wasn't my style anyway, nothing about him stuck. See, even if you don't like Chief Keef's music, when you hear about his upbringing, you can't help but to be intrigued. Before you know it, you've talked to 10 people about Chief Keef, and even if you never listen to his music again, those 10 people you showed might become fans of his. I say all that to say, your image is extremely important. Having a good image will make your discoverability much easier. If you have a unique quote-unquote rapper look, then you're way more likely to get your music listened to versus if you look plain / like everyone else. An original image is hard nowadays, but it's extremely important. So once you got your music craft perfected and your image figured out, then it's time to chase being discovered. Crank out tweets that you think will go viral or get retweeted. Make Instagram posts showcasing your image in your life. And most importantly, make stupid corny TikToks that will get new potential fans to stumble across your page. Thank you for watching, and leave a like if you found any of this useful. I have a 0 to 1,000 followers on TikTok YouTube video coming soon, which is me documenting exactly how I'm going from 0 to 1,000 TikTok followers. I hope you all are excited for that. Click the bell to turn on my notifications. I believe you have to click on it and choose to get all notifications or you won't get all of them. If you would like to work with me directly as far as management or mentorship, send me a message on Twitter. I charge $250 plus, but I work with you one-on-one to make sure you start your fan base off right. You get very personalized help advising you exactly what to do, how to word things, how to take advantage of algorithms, etc.